G'day mate and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. This brings us to the end. This brings us to the end of the great streaming day where I got to sit down and stream for 8 hours non-stop. It was glorious. It was wonderful. It was great. It was exhausting, let me tell you. So, this episode we do a couple of things. We laid down a whole bunch of concrete. We finish off the biter battles that we're about to find out about. We also lay down a crap ton of concrete, fix the western train outpost. Just there's a few little bugs, so that needs to be fixed up. At the same time, chat helps me with making their life more miserable. They give me more commands I can run to make the biters even more interesting. So that's it for me at the start of the episode. Thank you guys. I will catch up with you at the end. All right. Click on the thingy and I'll tell you.
Oh man. Oh.
We might need a backup row of laser turrets or something. Hold the spacebar. Charge into battle. Okay. Hit them with a pickaxe. For some reason all my uranium ammo is gone. Oh, because it's set to 0. I killed two.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, maybe not take on the behemoth biter with a pickaxe.
No, it's fine.
Everything will be fine.
Well, that was poor timing.
It's fine. It's all fixed. Nothing at all.
Probably helps if we ran backup power to this row right here. So the side doesn't lose power when the
It shouldn't lose power. It should get power from its neighbor.
No, because right now it's only getting power from
which is a crappy little small power pole achievement thingy. Yeah, fixed. Oh, and I got cycled forward.
Did it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, it seems to be working now.
I'm guessing a biter ate something important.
Well, the biter must have eaten a power pole or something.
Yep, that would qualify as something important. Oh, that goes there, that goes there. 4 constant kilometers, no. Okay, lack of storage. Yeah, that'll take a while to clean. Alright, we'll go fix that problem first. Oh, hang on. What else are you worrying about? Text plates. No. What are you complaining about? Nothing. Okay, storage, boxes. This network. Solved.
Alright. I'm going to bed.
Good night, mate.
Good night.
Okay, whoa. You can use power poles and remove all the copper connections, yeah, and they'll leave circuit network values. Convenient sometimes do that. There's a hotkey for removing all copper lines from power poles. Is there? I only know about shift click one at a time. Do the biters keep getting stronger? Yeah, they do, but they're maxed out. I don't know about get stronger, but the waves do get larger. The waves are again maxed out. They're 300 waves, or up to 300. And pretty consistent as well. Yeah, there's a lot of crap in that storage chest. Auto trash. Actually, why auto trash? Just dump that there. Barrels of water. Okay. Cars, red belt. More barrels of water. Compressed iron ore. Okay. Only 300, that's a small number. So, Factorio biter waves are between 50 and 200. 200 is the max you'll see in vanilla Factorio. The game actually only handles up to 400 before it starts wigging out, like seriously wigging out. It's not designed to do anything larger than 400. I know because tests have been run for a side project that we haven't got there yet, but yeah. So yeah, that's as large as they go. So we set it to 420. Yeah, okay. So the only way around setting... Okay, that works too. Yeah, problems up north. And the miners moved forward and then network's not connected. Oh, it's not powered. That's a problem. Cut power to itself. It's just because I didn't power it up from the rear. I should have. Right about where you're standing from the power... So there should be a power pole. Yeah, right there. Holy crap. I don't like it when my inventory starts flying out. So yeah, the game only is designed to handle up to about 300. Or up to 400 max. At 300, you already start getting problems where the biters will actually start... As they charge into the base, they'll run into one another too much and they'll stop pathing. So 300 was a neat number that I'd come up with that sort of works more often than it doesn't. And even then, it's not 100%. The only thing I can do to go larger than that amount... where is all... Oh, this has got its own internal storage. No, wrong base. That base. Active provider. There's only 118 Logibots. I found a problem. Somehow we auto-trashed all the Logibots. So this controller will actually have to be set to 50 robots and 400. So let's go with 2,000. No, there. Okay, it's down 900. Better. So, okay. Okay, sidetracked. So, as I said, 300 is about the safe number we can use. Now, the only time I can go above that is if I start using either console commands or scripts to bring in multiple waves of 300. Hello, Rain. Thank you for the raid. How are you going, mate? everybody say hi to Rain. And hopefully I've got this command. Hey! Nope. That would help. Help if I typed in your name. There we go. God, I feel like less of an idiot. Maybe. It's been a 6-hour stream. I'm allowed to screw up everything. Hey, Benju. I haven't seen you for ages either. I'm going to go step away from these active provider chests and mass deconstruction orders. So, welcome to the Saving Santa base, where everything goes wrong all the time. It's like any of my series. Hey, look at all. Uptime. Yeah, here you go. 6.5 hours ago. It's been a long stream. So, everybody, welcome to the Saving Santa base, where, like I said, everything goes wrong. So the idea of this is the monthly community map as well. So it's open. You want to join? Details are there. Exclamation mark server to get the server details. Exclamation mark mods to get the mods. How do we know when we save Santa? The end of the month comes. So yeah, open community map. Everybody's welcome to join. We're running with the Dangerous mod, which means the only thing can be built on the ore is the actual miners. 9 DI? No. Oh, God, see? Brain shot. 4 NDI. Thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome. About 15 nuclear builds? Yeah, about that, actually. 36 reactors, plus 8. Yeah, there's a few reactors. Plus private outposts have their own reactors. Yeah, I know, there's too many bots with too many orders. It's my fault. Everything's my fault on this map, apart from the water fill. That was Stinson's fault. So yeah, Saving Santa map. The idea is for the month of December, we need to keep Santa's runway clear so he can land. Santa's runway exists right about here. And it looks like... Whoop, bots, stop rearranging my inventory. It looks like that. But we sort of built over it a little bit. And inside Santa's artillery gun, he keeps all the elves who make all the toys, and it spews out a lot of pollution. Like, where is it? There's the artillery. Like, paint the map red pollution. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of pollution. And then, to make things fair on the community, we've got a couple of additions. We've got a custom script running, which has 25% shared player damage. So if somebody's in combat, there's a good chance you know about it, because you're losing hit points too. And I've got bots hanging around. Or hit by train. Yeah, it's mandatory that you wear 3 shields at all times, because if somebody else gets hit by a train, there's a very good chance you're going to die. Because shared player damage. And on top of that, the biters are set to a special level of insane. Expansion parties are every 1 to 3 minutes. And a biter can form a whole new nest. It's none of this group of 5 crap. Just one by himself. Isn't it more than enough to make a whole new nest? Nests are set nice and small. And we'll just get updated radar data on all these guys. And biters also, the spawners also absorb an insane amount of pollution, so the pollution doesn't spread too far past the nests. So yeah, they're all active nests. So yeah, nice thick biter bases. I'd like to make them thicker, but every single command I've run, it just doesn't seem to run. And who's that? Half Sam says also spawn like 15 each. 15 each is default. These guys spawn up to 50. So when you go out there to go take out a biter base, be warned that every about 30 seconds, a new spawner, each spawner will spit out a biter to defend it up to 50. I read it wrong. No, we were going through the default commands. So default is 15. 15 total biters per spawner. This map's set to 50. And yeah, so it's a bit of a death world with a bit of a, like, have to move the miners forward to get more territory to actually build a base at the same time. Along with keeping up with these recursive blueprints that auto-push the miners forward and never, ever, ever, ever break. Ever. Ever. What command are you running for that? I may know why it doesn't work. So, I'd have to look up... Okay, so... I'm on that server. Config, server settings, no, map settings, so, wrong one, go away, I want that one. And if you change the properties on a table, the game doesn't register a change. You need to set the root table. Okay, Benju, way over my head, but the friendly base influence radius is -1. So they will expand inside our base, given half the chance. Enemy building influence radius is set to -1 as well. So in theory, they'll build on top of one another. What else? Settler group min size is set to 1. Max size is set to 50. Minimum expansion cooldown is set to 1 minute. Max is set to 3 minutes. Unit group gathering time is set to 1 minute. Max gathering time is set to 5 minutes, maybe. Max group radius is set to 50. Max group size is set to 300. Off the top of my head. If you can tell me the commands to punch in, I can punch them in and read it out of the game, if that helps. I don't have them in front of me. And I'm so not good at lure. Where are we? Okay, half dozen commands. So, min group size is 1 minute. Settler max group size is 50. Can you run a command to turn all biters into the biggest biters and then pray? We're already running behemoths. Like... You don't see... Actually, well, it's set to evolution of 1. If I could force the game to just have behemoths and no big biters, I would. All I know is how to fix a command that doesn't work because of this particular issue. Okay. But they're all behemoths. I just said, yeah, 10, sorry. Here we go. Enemy expansion, friendly base influence radius is set to 2. Oh, let's change that then. Where's the command I want? Okay, So let's start with that one. Change that to that. Equals -1? Nope. Nope. Oh, I had to get this command. Aha! That's the one I want. And what was it? Friendly base. Does that work? Nope. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't get this one to update. Still getting any D6? Not to my knowledge. What happens if you set evolution greater to 1? Nothing. Doesn't change anything. I think the only thing you can do, and I'd have to speak to Muppet about it incorporating in his biter mod, is anytime a big biter is spawned, automatically delete it and add a behemoth instead. Friendly base. So that's influence distance. What's that command I had? Min player base distance. Friendly base, enemy base, influence radius. Enemy building, influence radius. That's the one. Let's go with 1. Oh! Okay, so accepted 1. So, game settings, print, enemy base, influence, no, enemy. Enemy building, influence, radius. Friendly. Says 1 now. Okay. Okay, what's happening is hard to read the red text. What color do you want text to be? Doesn't change. I set the enemy building influence radius to 1. But the friendly radius, i.e. how close to us they'll build, is set to -1 still. Because -1's an awesome number. Per enemy inspection chunks. Okay, so let's go up. So let's set that to 10. So it didn't update at all. Set that to 1. Made no difference. I think blue text is harder to read. There's got to be a command to set all spawn biters to behemoth biters. Not above my knowledge. What does Muppet's mod do? Muppet's mod settings, extra biter control. So you can set a starting evolution, a max evolution, max number of enemy groups gathering simultaneously. How many enemy groups? So the game default is 30. Let's go with 50. Apply. Enemy group size. They could also play with the pathing to a little bit. Paste the command in a chat and I can fix it. It's already fixed. I did that command. Stop being a pain, Twitch. So that's the command I used, which sets expansion to intense. Oh, there's a biter party in here somewhere. Yeah, there's a party in here somewhere. So wait, wait. Games, mod settings. Never mind half you. Well, you'll find it when they get here. So yeah, it plays with pathfinding a little bit. At the same time, it can change the collision size of the biters so they path past each other better. How long the biters' corpses hang around, blood, yes or no. Minimum ticks, max pollution absorption for a spawner. So I've set it to 100%. So potentially each spawner can just absorb everything. Spawner max total units on the maps. Actually set to 80. There you go. So each spawner can have 80 units on the map. Defensive units are set to 3. So there's only 3 standing around to defend. I might need to take that lower and see if it helps with the UPS. Min evolution created and the max. So potentially a biter every second. And all biters within 50 tiles of a spawner can be called in to help. So that command was having no effect. Local. Ooh. What's local S do? Just temp variable. Okay. 600 jumps just saving the map. Damn. So it creates a variable, local settings, blah, 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 runs the command, and then what calls back the command? So sets a variable for that and then calls the variable into the game state, yes? I think so. For modifications given, not discern properties. Alright, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. What can go wrong? Come on, UPS. Catch all the way up before we run stuff. Get back my frames, drop the UPS back to 60, and run. Can I execute Lua game script map settings? Ooh. Is read only stack trace back string blah 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 in main chunk. It didn't like it. It really didn't like it. I do need to look at that one. Max expansion distance is normally 7. Let's try 10. Oh, that worked. Set it to 1. Oh no, I just happen to have a spawner land at the same time. Yeah, it was another one I couldn't get to work. So whoop, that one. Oops is another one. Is a good one. So yeah, mid-base spacing is another one I couldn't get to work. Sorry, I typed this from memory on my phone. I went one too deep. Okay. We'll try that. Yeah, like that. What was that? I already typed. Print enemy building influence radius. Yep. Yeah, it says 1. It says 1. It hopefully likes it. The other one I couldn't get was enemy expansion min-base spacing. But I don't... like, because there is no details given by the devs, I don't even know what it does. I just know it's set to 3. So I'm thinking 1 is probably going to be worse than 3. And that's pretty much where my logic starts and ends. I really want that tight, bright red Death World experience that we're all such a fan of. Min big. The smaller I think it is, probably the better it's going to be for the Death World experience. It's the minimum base spacing for enemy expansion. So the smaller that minimum is, the larger each enemy base could possibly be. Because at the moment it says 3, so I'm assuming going off the way Factorio works, that it'd be 3 chunks between this base and that base. Could get rid of the worms to have more space in enemy base. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is. All I can tell you is it's under enemy expansion, min base spacing. That's it. You know, max expansion distance to the next one, which I just upped to 10 to see if that makes any difference. The same pattern should work for any map setting exposed to lure. Okay, sure, we'll give that a go. So we want... It is called min base spacing. So, ooh, game setting expansion S. S equals this. And then we're going to call a command back. Actually, it liked it. Okay. So I want to print that. Whoops. Okay. Print. Copy. Paste. See, even printing it back is the problem. It just says no. Can I print S? Game print. I don't know if this will work. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm now guessing. No. No. So that's the command I'm trying to run. Just to get it to read the data back out. And it's just going no. But when I ran the command... That one. When I ran that command, I didn't get an error. So I don't know. And the problem with Factorio is just the complete lack of... I'll go with the word documentation. You know, I don't know what the hell I'm doing 90% of the time, so I really need it, like Factorio Lua Documentation for Dummies book, but I tried looking on their API page, and I got more confused than anything else, which is a good sign. You know, how to confuse an idiot. Put him in a round room and tell him to stay in the corner. It kept me entertained for hours. Kenshin, not a problem, mate. Thank you for swinging by. I hope you've enjoyed it. Come back anytime. And if you haven't jumped on Discord yet, recommend you do, because new maps go up every month. Yeah, he just got back. His stream isn't over yet. No, 7 hours. 6 hours and 50 minutes. 7 hours. This is, if I get enough Factorio in today, I don't have to do Factorio tomorrow. Look, it's still way past breakfast time, being 7 PM. Genshin, look, man, you're welcome. I'm happy to stream. I like I said, I really wish I could do more often, but yeah, life does not agree all the time. Maybe set it to 0. Setting it to made of tin. Setting it to 0 is not going to help at all. It's not accepting the command of 1. Bye. Thanks, bots. I'm trying to place that brick. Get back the refined concrete. Give me more brick. Not lights, brick. Actually, tiles. I really wish there was just a deconstruct all tiles. Refined concrete, that's what I want. Oh, only. Just pull that up. It's all going to get destroyed in time anyway. Logic. That one. Con -6. Okay, I think we're out. Sorry, can't look up why it doesn't work at the moment. Best getter is min-best Spain doesn't exist under enemy expansion. See, I'm reading it out of a map settings.json file, and you got enemy expansion, and then you got enemy true, min base spacing, max expansion distance, friendly base influence. All the other ones are there, but so reading out of the file, what am I looking for? Min player base distance. So in here it's called friendly base influence radius, but then the Lua command is min player base distance. Oh, hang on. Maybe... Yeah, I was just reading that too. So that's game print. Okay, so game print min. Okay. So min, yeah, but okay. So min player base distance, okay, is what it. No, friendly base influence radius is what it's called in the settings.json, but in the actual Lua command, you made of Tin's right. It's whatever it was, min base spacing. But let's get out of there. Let's get a map view. Let's put the screen over the black. So, command, game map settings, enemy expansion, min base spacing gives me an error. It just says doesn't exist. I'm happy to try this one. It says it accepts it, but I can't read it back. I remember the game's files are online on Web's GitHub. Friendly base influence radius. So friendly base influence radius is already set to -1. Right. And it's called... so to run the command, and I'll paste it in for you, is game map settings enemy expansion min player base distance -1, even though it's friendly base influence radius. Because that command physically works in the game, but in the settings JSON it's referred to as friendly base influence. So the command still exists. It's just changed names on the server JSON and in the back end somewhere. And in theory, one should access the other, and it doesn't. And like I said, it's frustrating. It's a little bit all over the place. And it's meant this month I've learned a lot about Lua. Well, I've learned a lot. I've learnt some more commands and some more frustrations. I just noticed that your entire based on refined concrete. No wonder you ran out of line. Refined concrete's not that expensive, actually, apart from the steel. Like, we could always upgrade it to refined hazard concrete. I am considering it, actually, just doing the whole base in hazard concrete. Who set up outpost 1? Arty shells and acid. We have 2.33 AK acid in barrels. Where's outpost 1? Is that over here? Is this outpost 1? East 1. Lots of people have set it up. So artillery shells, infinite wisdom BV group. There you go. It's got his name on it. Has put artillery shells into an active provider chest. And acid barrels are also going to active provider chest. Or with an uncapped... Okay. So this explains why storage was full. Empty barrel. Send all this back? Probably. How many? 8k barrels. Do we use acid barrels at the other end? Sort of. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take that out of auto trash. And I'm just going to do like 5 or 6 or 15 runs of my inventory. Because that seems like the quickest way to just get rid of it. Actually, no. The quickest way to get rid of it is... Yeah, that'll work. Okay. We load that on a train. Acid barrels. Lots of, please. But that's cat full of artillery shells. That'll never take gear back. Go train. Request shoot chest. If you shoot the chest on this map, it all explodes on the ground. So, shoot chest does not work. Devil will be able to answer this question. Maybe things will change when they fix victory poles. Maybe? Belt the shells back. Bad things. Yeah, probably belt actually for shells, because you just put 1 or 2 on a belt, run it to there, and you've literally just got to hit the robot network below you, because it's not high quantity. Do I have an active provided chest? So if you can hit that chest that may or may not get put down below you, then you should be good to go. Barrel. Have some acid. Have some acid. Have some more acid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ride together and fix that. Go home. The server not responding is the thing that's really getting to me. Okay. What am I looking for? Enemy expansion chunks. Yeah, that's pretty good. When is the... Oh, then next Oni... So the next Oni will be... 7. Minus 7 hours plus 24. Whatever that is. 17 hours, something like that. And then the one after that will be... Crap. One after that will be the new one, I think. Hang on. Let's just look at where we're up to. So there's one more episode of the current... Yeah, one more episode of the current... Or the old build. Takabear! Morning! God, another name I haven't seen in ages. So yeah, episode 50 will be out next, which will be the previous update, not the quality of life. I tried the quality of life... Actually, maybe I tried the quality of life beta in that episode. And it was so-so. It was like slightly faster, but not slightly faster. And then I've tried it before I started streaming today. I tried... Good night, should have gone to sleep hours ago. No problem, mate. No, not a problem, Benju. Join the Discord. I love people that are helpful and know their lure, because that way I've got people to pester. That, I always like new people coming along and joining Discord. There's the Discord link for everybody, and it's a clicky link. Don't try and copy and paste the Discord. Just click it, and web page happens, and then it magically forwards you to Discord. So yeah, new quality of life update. I've tried it already. It's a lot faster. Jetpacks still suck a lot. But it is faster. So it'll be out in, I don't know, a day and a half. New quality of life update. Found out speed 3s. They're all out here, were they? How many? 400. Yeah, that'd be my fault. That'd be my fault. That'd be every single time I've come out here, I've added more to the network. Because I've put down more miners. And all the miners have finished doing what they were doing. So... because we need more squares. This one needs to expand more, so we can put down an auto miner. That failed. That gap sucks. That uranium sucks more. Damn! Okay, so if I put a miner that way, and a miner that way, and then along here, yeah, okay. You. Come here. Why are you not running? Oh, really? Mount Stream, thank you for the follow, mate. Somebody played with my miners, and they stopped working. Can I put one there? Can. I can't get acid here, but I can put one there. Okay, so you're gonna unbarrel acid with a pipe. Nope, with a pipe that goes that way. And then you're gonna come this way. And then this way, and a active provider when we get that far. So, is that the button I want? No, that's the button I want. Active provider, there and there. So, Mountain Stream. I'm not going to make any rude comments because that would be lewd of me. But how did you hear about me? You a victim of a recent raid, or browsing on Twitch and just decided you want you some Australian Factorio, or just Factorio outright and bonus points that happen to be Australian, or what? So I still don't know how far the next episode is. Okay, so it is 7:24 PM right now, Faceless. Oxygen Not Included goes out at midday my time. So midday tomorrow, the next episode will go out, which will be episode 50, which will be Quality of Life update in the beta branch. And then 24 hours from then, the first official Quality of Life update will be out. Episode will be out. Did I cover my bases that time? Streaming for too many hours. The brain's going to mush. Mush. No, you're in auto. You're still on manual. Ah, okay, thank you. So, if it helps at all, my videos go out at midday and midnight. So, you can pretty much look at my channel at any time and go, a video is due out within 12 hours of now. It's not a guarantee. Like, I think the other day, I actually went a full, like, 24, maybe even 36 hours between episodes. Because I had stuff and it was done. I was just too exhausted to actually get a chance to like do all the other stuff, doing the setting up a thumbnail and everything else. So it just didn't happen. And Benju, thank you for the follow, mate. Very much appreciated. I'll ask you the same question. Well, actually, you came here from Rain's raid, I assume. All right, you're going to bed. Jump on Discord. Tell me there. Oh. I'm doing my own one at a time survey. How you found the JD? Lasers everywhere. Fix all the problems with lasers and speed modules. So this is why I put gates on. So when they step forward, it's gates, and I just walk straight through it. And all the gates are sideways, so you can walk straight through them. It only opens up the gap you're walking through, not the whole damn gate. Just the little bit that you're walking through. Oh, that can go away. That can go away. Oh, brick. Brick. More brick. Brick. Because from memory I set up a couple of stone smelters in this outpost, and it should auto-make brick en masse. Well, very, very slowly with a couple of stone furnaces at a time. But that's all you need. Okay. Done. No, we've got 4.2k concrete, but no refined concrete. Is that being made here? I hope not. What is that? That was Peanut with shorter combinators. making heavy oil? Why? Why are we making heavy oil? I don't know. Water. In it. We're making plastic. Like, it's still running. It's just apps now. I don't get it. Chips. Are we making red circuits here as well? Oh, we're making red circuits. What? Beacons. We don't need to make beacons. Oh, I guess maybe it wouldn't hurt. Whatever. Whatever. Gonna go play a game with Dotted 2. They're back in the area if you're still here. I will not be here. I will finally stop for second breakfast. Breakfast 1. Food. Must around something. I think he actually wanted to make beacons automated because maybe one got eaten. That's the only thing I can assume. Because I dictated that somebody make large and medium power poles because there were none here and the blueprint uses them and leaves them on the ground. So it actually has a deficit. And I do not see anywhere my stone brick built. A couple of stone furnaces, a couple of electric furnaces, a couple of any sort of furnaces. Nope. I'll settle for that, or something I don't need. Radars, sure. All that. Any luck bots? Anything? What? Why? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Nope. 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 Okay. Plan B. Request 11 robots. Yeah, I've dumped robots and stuff in the network intentionally so I can build and add more miners remotely and robots and lasers and all those sorts of important things. I'm auto trashing the stone. That does not work. Okay, so a bit of stone. Okay, stop requesting stone. 111. Oh, 111. Yeah. Sounds reasonable. Okay, you guys go there. We're gonna do requester. Inserter. There and there. We're gonna do stone and coal. And we're going to deliver both those, and then we're going to burn it, and then we're going to make brick, and then we're not going to cap the furnaces. We're just going to let them run, because way too much brick is not a problem. Because it will all get used. Okay, maybe cap it a little bit. Let's go with brick in the network. Let's say 1,000. 1,000 seems about a good number. And we're going to request the brick back in at a quantity of 3,000. Done. Alright. It's been 7.5 hours. I've definitely done my dash. I am definitely starving and ready to go eat something. And the only person I follow who's actually doing Factorio is VGG on his SpaceX madness. So, we're going to head over and we're going to raid video Game Geek 1970. Done. So, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for the new followers. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Go tell VGG that I said hi. What else did I forget? Subscribe to YouTube if you haven't already. Follow me up if you follow me here if you haven't already. Join Discord if you haven't already. I think that's just about everything. So, thank you everybody, and there will hopefully be another early morning stream tomorrow for more of Colonel Will's Christmas map, and then maybe some more Saving Santa. We'll see. No people in the house. No. I got the whole place to myself. I'm going to enjoy the most of it and do as much streaming and playing games and enjoying myself as possible. So, thank you everybody, and I'll see you later. Alright, bye.